An emotional farewell this morning for a Northern Illinois University student who was shot and killed during a rampage on campus last week. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Linda Yu.
And I'm Jose Sanders, in for Sylvia. 20-year-old Catalina Garcia was studying to become a teacher. She was one of the 5 people killed last Thursday inside a lecture hall. Her funeral is getting underway in West Suburban Cicero, and that is where ABC 7's Dan Ponce is live this morning. Dan?
Jose, it's the first of 5 funerals that will take place this week. Catalina Garcia is being remembered as an outstanding student who loved kids. She graduated from Morton East High School back in 2006 and hoped to return to her hometown of Cicero one day to teach first grade. Loved ones of Catalina Garcia are doing their best to warm and comfort each other on another cold February morning. Hundreds are gathered at Our Lady of the Mount Catholic Church in Cicero to pay respects and pray for her family.
I'm just sorry for her family, and we are with them, in this situation.
Relatives of Catalina Garcia say she loved children, especially her young nieces and nephews. Her love for kids is why she was studying elementary education at Northern Illinois University. Now her name is one of 5 names written on crosses throughout the NIU campus. Sunday services throughout DeKalb were dedicated to the 5 victims.
It's a very devastating time for everyone. Everyone's sad, and they can't believe what happened. It's a big tragedy.
Catalina Garcia was the youngest of 4 siblings. Relatives say she looked up to her older brother Jaime and decided to attend NIU in part because he graduated from there.
She was the princess of the family, the youngest, so that was definitely something that she behaved like the princess. She deserved to be treated like a princess, more importantly.
Today she is being remembered for her charisma, her dedication to her studies, and her contagious sense of humor.
She would never give you a frown. She would never be sad. She was always be smiling.
The funeral service for Catalina Garcia started just a few minutes ago, and this afternoon she'll be laid to rest at the Queen of Heaven Cemetery in West Suburban Hillside. Reporting live from Cicero, Dan Ponce, ABC 7 News. Jose and Linda, back to you.
Dan, thank you. Funeral and memorial services have also been finalized for the other NIU students who were killed last week. A memorial service for 19-year-old Ryan Mace will be held this afternoon at 2 in St. Charles. Visitation starts at noon, and it'll last until that service begins at the Baker Memorial United Methodist Church. Family and friends will gather to remember 20-year-old Gail Dabrowski tomorrow. Visitation will be held from 3 to 9 o'clock at Salerno's Rosedale Chapels in Roselle, and a memorial service will be held on Wednesday.
And then there are 2 visitations scheduled for 20-year-old Dan Parmenter. The first is from 3 to 9 o'clock today. That's at the Herson Funeral Home in Westchester. The second one will be tomorrow before a funeral service at 2 o'clock. That will be at Christ Church in Oak Brook. And then another service will be held Wednesday before he is buried in Milan, Illinois, which is near the Quad Cities. And visitation will be tomorrow for Juliana Gahant of Mendota. It starts at 1 o'clock at the Schwartz Funeral Home. That funeral service then scheduled for Wednesday morning at 10:30 at Holy Cross Church, and she will be